All of you are the COVID batch. Started in 2020. Did all of your instruction happen physically or virtually? Physical? A very challenging time. It was the time at which, as a leader, because I had become president only 2018 November, for me, COVID was a wake-up moment, especially when it comes to the way we deliver health services. We reached breaking point because it was chaos. You must appreciate our doctors and our staff who showed up and who ensured that we ran the show. The district management, even though it was a politically adverse situation for us, the district management, regardless, still chose GITAM as the COVID hospital. And we had many of our interns, young doctors, showing up and treating patients. Wave 1 was not that brutal. I think we had about, I want to say about 3,000 patients who came to us, and we lost about 70 people. So it was about 2.3, 2.4% of death. But wave 2 in 2021 was very, very damaging. We got about 1,000 patients, and I think we lost about 110. So 11% was the death rate in wave 2. And especially in wave 2, every aspect of the hospital was nearing breaking point. I said we need to change how we build our institution after I experienced that. Because while people showed up to work, few people showed leadership. And I realized that that's not enough. We need to have many more leaders if the institution has to do well. And I think as graduating dentists, graduating MBBS students and postgraduate students, it's very important for you to think about that, because crisis is when you are all tested. What do I hope for you? As you are all aware, technology is changing. So you've all studied. I don't know whether you have learnt or not. You're getting a degree. How many of you have actually learnt your subject and have an interest for that subject? Okay, people are raising. Raise your hands if you're interested in your subject and you intend to continue in your field. A good 20% are not raising their hands. You haven't had breakfast, or you're not sure whether you're going to continue in this field or not. See, today, as a patient, as you are aware, everyone who is a little bit savvy is going to ChatGPT or Claude, and they have now become the general medicine referrals. They are telling us, Claude is telling us, ChatGPT is telling us what our initial discovery should be, what our likely condition is, what should the treatment path be. So everybody is a pocket doctor. And I think Elon Musk or somebody said in a few years from now, AI will completely treat them and they won't need any doctors at all. I hope not, because what happens to you all? But the other side, what I have seen is that AI gives you probabilities. AI does not give you gut instinct. AI cannot see, feel, express emotion. And I think that is where all of you have to double down. Because knowledge, permutations, combinations of the various symptoms, that all of you may not be the best at. And you can use these tools to inform you, to help you. But what will set you apart is your ability to take decisions, your ability to practice ethics in the way you operate, your ability to emotionally connect with your patients. Very, very important. If you can't do that, if you think that I have the knowledge, knowledge is not that valuable anymore. For surgeons, those who have to work with their hand, little better, because robotic surgeries are still much more expensive than human practitioners. But even that, it's only a matter of time. As material science evolves, as production happens at scale, many procedures robots will be able to do. We've already seen the onset of robotic surgery. I hope it will not replace human surgeons anytime soon. So how are you going to practice this? Well, lesser so in dentistry, more in medicine I have seen that you have all grown up in a system which is not very good. In the sense, and I say this every time, the value given to seniority is far higher than it should be. And the value given to truth is lesser. So, a byproduct of this, along with external influences, if you see, in the entire country, many hospital chains are now being absorbed and consumed by a lot of private equity money. You look at the biggest chains in India, Apollo, Fortis, Max, Manipal, closer to our home, KIMS, Yashoda, Medicover. All of them have a lot of private equity money, both from India and from foreign investors. Medical care is becoming an equation. All of you are given targets once you enter into a chain. And because those chains are becoming so strong, it is difficult for young dentists and young doctors to start your own practice. So most people are going into these chains. They don't have the mental strength. All doctors are thinking is, I don't have the power to change the system, so let me at least join the system. And once you join the system, then it's a race. If I'm paying you X amount of money, then you have to give me this much amount of return. Targets will be given to you. How many patients are you going to see? How many procedures are you going to refer? How much revenue are you going to generate for this healthcare institution? It's a very dangerous direction. We're seeing across the country, the cost of care in all of these large chains is shooting up abnormally high. And unfortunately, many good doctors are being consumed by this system. And to me, it is like, in GITAM I say this, that once a very good doctor goes into this corporate ecosystem, it is like a tiger who has tasted man's blood. It's a point of no return. That doctor is lost to us forever. Because once you get used to that kind of money, that kind of environment, you cannot accept a role that pays you 50% of the salary after that. But then what do you have to do to achieve that kind of income? What impact does it have on your ethics? These are things many people are not considering. It's a serious issue. I'll give you an example of institutions that are able to operate slightly differently. Now we have our chief guest here, Dr. Manjunath, C.N. Manjunath. Not only is he a colleague of mine in the parliament today from Karnataka, he is also an excellent cardiologist. He led Jayadeva Institute of Cardiac Sciences in Karnataka for a very long time. He is the one who has built that institution for patient care, for education, for research, and I'm sure he'll come and share his own experiences of building that institution. But there are few people like him. I'm on the board of a cancer hospital, Basatarakam non-profit cancer hospital. I'm mentioning non-profit because some of our doctors, actually almost all of our doctors, they joined us 5, 10, 15 years ago. They have built a reputation for themselves. I think we pay them well. But if the top 10 or top 15 doctors in the institute, whether it be on the surgical side or on the medical side, if they were to leave Basavatarakam, they have standing offers today from Apollo, from KIMS, from Yashoda, which is 2 to 3 times their current salary. And let me tell you, we pay these doctors very well. Compared to what we pay in GIMSR, our faculty, those doctors get paid much higher because they are also generating a lot of revenue for the hospital. On already what I think is a reasonably good salary or a strong salary, they are getting offers of 2.5, 3 times. But out of these 15 doctors, I think in the last 2 years, we lost one maybe. I interviewed the top 6, 7 doctors and I asked them, how are things in Basavatarakam? How are things in the outside? And some of them have opened up saying that I have gotten these offers. Then I asked them, why didn't you take it? They said, the kind of satisfaction, the kind of freedom, the kind of trust that we enjoy in this institution, we will not get there. There are issues in Basavatarakam that need to be improved, and we will give that feedback. But I don't think I will be happy. So these are the gems. These are the individuals on whose shoulder this institution is built. Started 25 years ago, it is not just a non-profit hospital. It is a hospital committed to excellence in cancer care. It has been consistently ranked as a top 5 cancer hospital in the country. Although our charges are 50 to 60% of what a corporate hospital charges. So inspired by that model, I have told Dr. Gitanjali, our medical team, that we should aspire for the same. What are the critical ingredients for success? Infrastructure, you have all experienced as students. We are upgrading the infrastructure. But that is merely a precursor. Good infrastructure does not bring excellence. Most important is doctors. We have about 300 faculty members, various roles, starting from a tutor till a full professor. How many of them are doing excellent medical care? It's a big question mark. The other thing that I have insisted on our hospital is, earlier, because it's a teaching hospital, we used to offer a lot of care for free or close to free, both in the dental institution and in the medical institution. I said, no, we have to start charging money. People said, oh, if you do that, patient count will go down and we will not get patients. Then I said, then you don't have a good system. If people are coming to you because you're free, then they don't value you, they're coming to you because you're free. If people are coming to you even after you charge money, one, you get a more demanding customer. If anything is wrong in the service delivery, they will question you. Two, you get to understand where your institution is. So I asked Dr. Gitanjali now, what are our average rates in GIMSR hospital? They're about 30 to 40% of what a typical corporate hospital charges in almost all of our procedures. So, and our outpatient, we're easily doing between 700 to 1,000. Inpatient fluctuates, we would like it to be higher. But whichever patient is coming to GIMSR hospital today is not coming because it's free. They're coming because there is a level of trust that we are starting to build in society, that GITAM will provide good care, and we are improving constantly. Now, as doctors, how can you succeed in an environment? What are we looking for? We look for doctors who are honest. You all have to introspect. Are you honest? We look for doctors who are kind. And kindness doesn't mean that even if someone does something wrong, you allow it. Kindness means that you put yourself in the other's shoe and you think why that person has made a mistake and what I should do to help that person. And if a patient comes, you think, if I was in that place, what kind of treatment would I expect? to your juniors, because in every system you will be a junior and you will be a senior. To your juniors, how do you break the cycle of abuse? Because in a medical system, hierarchy is very clear. Even your 1 year senior, you have to call sir or madam. Very rarely I have seen someone call their senior by name. And that kind of a deference, what it creates is that if your sir or if your madam makes a mistake, you cannot call it out. You are expected to protect them from a mistake, and you expect your junior to tolerate your mistakes. This is an abusive system. I don't endorse it in any way. I keep every year when I speak to graduates, this is what I tell them. You break the cycle. Many of you must have, actually you're all youngsters, but when I was growing up, there used to be a TV show in Hindi called Kyunki Saas Bhi Kabhi Bahu Thi. You may have heard. It translates to, because the mother-in-law used to be the daughter-in-law sometime. What does it mean? In the old adage, it doesn't apply in today's society because everything is nuclear families. People don't even live with their parents or in-laws anymore in the same way. But in the past, a daughter-in-law used to experience what she felt was abuse and harassment from the mother-in-law. Made to do all the work that nobody else in the house is willing to do. And the daughter-in-law used to keep complaining. This mother-in-law is this, mother-in-law is that. One day that daughter-in-law becomes a mother-in-law. So this daughter-in-law who has faced abuse all her life should be different, no? She should not abuse her daughter-in-law because she was abused as a daughter-in-law. But unfortunately, this pattern repeats. Once the daughter-in-law becomes the mother-in-law, what she feels is, I suffered all my life. Now, why should I allow somebody else to escape? Let them also face the same system that I faced. There are very few people who say, I have been harassed, I have been abused, but I will not allow somebody else to face what I have faced. And those few people stand out as leaders. I think the last thing that I would like to say to you all is be leaders. Don't be followers. Don't be goats or rats following what somebody else in front of you is doing. As graduates of GITAM, we will be most proud of you if you are leaders. If you walk the path that is less taken, if you inspire others to follow on this path that you're taking, to not be a slave to the system, but to see how the system can be made better for the future. Because the world is changing, but we need good leaders to navigate this changing world in every fraternity, including the medical and dental fraternity. Because when knowledge is available, democratized, it is available to every citizen. What sets you apart? That's what you need to think. So with these few words, I wish all the graduating students all the best. There was also a debate in the last minute that some of the students who have not completed their internship requirements, should they be allowed to walk or not? In the past, we did allow. Moving forward, we want to make it a system where those who complete the requirements, graduate, get a degree on this stage. But because historically we have allowed this 1 year, we have considered your request and we have said that we will allow you to work. You will not get a degree today. We still expect you to complete your graduation requirements, and that's a small number. But moving forward, we would like to do it in a way where we don't have this moral ambiguity. And we didn't want to deprive you of the chance of walking along with your classmates, with your family members. These memories will last a lifetime. So I hope this is a beginning of a great journey for you all, and be connected to your alma mater. Keep tracking the journey. In your journey of 6 years, I'm sure you have seen a lot of change in our institutions, and you will see many more as you track us in the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, President, for the thought-provoking speech. It is my privilege and honor to introduce our chief guest for today's graduation ceremony, Dr. C.N. Manjunath. Dr. Manjunath is one of India's most distinguished cardiologists, an acclaimed healthcare administrator, an educator, a humanitarian, and currently a member of Parliament representing the Bangalore rural constituency in the Lok Sabha. A graduate of Mysore Medical College with postgraduate training in general medicine from Bangalore Medical College and a DM in cardiology from Kasturba Medical College, Manipal, he has devoted more than 4 decades to the service of medicine, medical education, and patient care. As the former director of Sri Jayadeva Institute of Cardiovascular Sciences and Research, Bengaluru, he led one of the most remarkable transformations in Indian healthcare. During his 18-year tenure, the institute grew from a 330-bed hospital to a world-renowned cardiac center with over 2,000 beds, making it one of the largest dedicated heart care institutions in Asia. Under his leadership, the Jayadeva model became synonymous with affordable, high-quality, and compassionate healthcare, guided by the philosophy that every patient deserves treatment irrespective of financial affordability. An internationally respected interventional cardiologist, Dr. Manjunath has performed more than 75,000 cardiac interventions and has made pioneering contributions to the field. His innovations, including the widely recognized Manjunath's technique and Manjunath's classification, have earned global recognition and have helped make life-saving cardiac procedures more accessible and affordable, particularly in developing countries. He has authored more than 400 scientific publications and has trained generations of cardiologists and cardiac surgeons, including specialists from India and abroad. Beyond clinical excellence, Dr. Manjunath is widely celebrated as an institution builder. He spearheaded the expansion of advanced cardiac care across Karnataka through major centers in Mysuru, Hubli, Bengaluru, Kalaburagi, ensuring that specialized cardiac services reach underserved populations. His efforts have enabled millions of patients to receive quality care at affordable costs, while numerous innovative schemes have provided free treatment to economically disadvantaged patients. His outstanding contributions have been recognized through numerous honors, most notably the Padma Shri, one of India's highest civilian awards. He is also a recipient of the Naroja Award, the Karnataka Rajyotsava Award, Lifetime Achievement Awards from national and cardiology bodies, the Millennium Plaque of Honor, and several honorary doctorates from prestigious universities. He is a Fellow of the Royal College of Physicians, Glasgow, and a Fellow of the American College of Cardiology, among many other professional distinctions. Adding another remarkable chapter to his journey of public service, Dr. Manjunath was elected to the Lok Sabha in 2024 with an impressive mandate from the people of Bangalore Rural. Through his work in Parliament, he continues his lifelong mission of advancing healthcare, education, and social welfare. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are privileged to have with us a visionary physician, an exemplary teacher, an outstanding administrator, and a dedicated public servant whose life and work continue to inspire healthcare professionals across the nation. It is an honor to have you grace this occasion, sir. I request our President Sri Bharat and Pro VC Professor Gautam Rao to felicitate our chief guest. It is now time to hear the graduation day address from our esteemed chief guest, Dr. C.N. Manjunath.
Good morning. First of all, I'm very thankful to the President M. Sri Bharat, the President of prestigious GITAM Medical University Institute of Medical Science Research and GITAM Institute of Group of Institutions, and all the honored guests, faculties, proud parents, and dear students for this invitation to be amongst you for today's graduation function. I'm extremely delighted and privileged to be amongst you this morning to address on this very important, memorable event for all the graduating doctors, both in medicine as well as dental sciences. Graduation is both a concept and a process. Concept is, yes, you are getting degrees, certificates, ranks, and titles. But the process is, we should never stop learning because life never stops teaching. Sri Bharat, in his address, mentioned yours is unique in a sense. You have emerged out of COVID pandemic batch. You have emerged out of COVID pandemic batch, and your sacrifice, your dedication, and your commitment is really unique. My hearty congratulations to all the graduating doctors for your brave effort and your humanitarian services during COVID. So COVID-19 pandemic virtually showed us how things can happen and how things can change the entire scenario. Enlarging on the COVID, in fact, India did tremendously, exponentially well during COVID. Even World Health Organization has commended India's management of COVID lot better than many of the European and American countries. In fact, India could able to produce vaccines within a record time of 1.5 years, and 210 crore vaccines were given to Indians free of cost. That is one of the greatest contribution of Prime Minister Narendra Modi to the Indian population. Not only that, we exported vaccines. We exported vaccines to more than 90 countries at a low cost, and some countries it's free of cost. Today, India is considered to be the pharmacy of the world. India is considered to be the pharmacy of the world, and 60% of generic drugs are produced in India. Every fourth generic tablet sold in United States is from India, and every fourth mobile phone sold in United States is from India. So I think this is the level of research, this is the level of excellence that India has got. Yes, coming back to today's graduation, yes, in the last 4.5, 5 years, you have gone through a lot of hardships. And my biggest congratulations is not for graduating students, it is for your parents and your grandparents. Because I think this shows the confidence your parents had on GITAM Institute of Medical Science and Research. I just had a small hospital tour in the morning. I went through your hospital and the medical college. Unbelievably, it is a world-class hospital with excellent infrastructure and equipment, and you are really fortunate to get graduating from this institution. Yes, today there is explosion of technology, and explosion of technology on one side and aggressive marketing forces on the other side. So in between we stand, both patients and doctors. So in this explosion of technology and aggressive marketing forces, and also now another new addition is coming in form of artificial intelligence and machine learning. So we have to really swim through all those things and see what best can be done to the patient. Despite explosion of technology, and we have plenty of gadgets, you have everything, you are getting on the monitor, you are getting on the, you have plenty of laboratory investigations at your hand, but believe me, still your physical examination is the cornerstone of patient evaluation. Physical examination is still the cornerstone of your practice. Because graduation is not the end of learning. In fact, in my opinion, it is the beginning of your practical experience, and it has to be a lifelong earning. 3 T's are extremely important in our medical profession. Whatever may be the specialization you might be doing, whatever may be the skill, whatever may be the talent, and 3 T's are very important even in these days of modern medicine. What are those 3 T's? Talk, touch, and treat. These are extremely important. Talk, touch, and treat. If you follow these, then the 4th T gets added, what is called trust. So I think keep these things in mind. Nowadays, of course, in operation theaters, we follow what is called no-touch method. You are not supposed to touch. Only the operator, operating surgeon, and the assisting staff nurse has to give the instruments and touch. Others should be watching. Nowadays, in the modern era of medical landscape, doctors are not touching the patients. And they are only, if somebody comes with headache, ask for MRI, CT scan. Somebody comes with chest pain, ask for some ECG. Somebody comes with abdominal pain, ask for ultrasound. No. There are studies. If you spend couple of minutes with a patient, if you spend couple of minutes with a patient with a systematic physical examination for 3 to 4 minutes, it really 80% of the diagnosis can be made, and it can be a poor man's CT scan, it can be a poor man's MRI, and a poor man's ultrasound. So this is extremely important. See, physical touch, moment you touch the patient, he believes, here is a doctor who is caring for me. That physical touch gives lot of information, and this is physical touch is a mother's touch. That's what we are telling. And all doctors, in my opinion, should have a mother's heart. Mother's heart in the sense, not that only lady doctors should have a mother's heart, all doctors should have a mother's heart. I will tell a short story. There was a boy was loving a girl. Girl wanted to test him, whether he's really loving him, loving her properly, loving her deeply. She tells this boy, I wanted to test, if you are really loving me, you have to bring mother's heart and show it to me. So this boy goes directly straight away to his mother, stabs her in the chest, and takes out the heart in his hand, starts running towards his fiancée, because heart continues to beat for a few minutes even after removing from the chest. That beating heart, that mother's beating heart says, my son, don't run fast, the heart may fall down and you may not be able to reach your fiancée. That is the kindness of the mother's heart. That is where we should always have that. And you salute your work. The most important, you should know what you are doing. You should love what you are doing, and should never give up what you are doing. You salute your work. If you salute your work, you need not salute anybody. If you pollute your work, then you have to salute a lot of people. I have seen in my practice of 40 years as cardiologist, if somebody is saluting you repeatedly same day, you have to be very cautious with them. Those are the people who can damage the entire profession and damage these things. Why I am telling physical examination is and history taking is important. You have to allow patients to express their symptoms for few minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Many a time, it is the patient who is going to give you the diagnosis if you have a patience. Have patience for patients. Have patience for patients. I can give a couple of examples. See, there was a cook working in the main shift. He had gynecomastia, enlargement of the breast, we call it as. So he has been scheduled for surgery for removal of the enlarged breast. One intelligent physician takes the history, and this chef says, I am very fond of eating neck portion of the chicken. Because for making the birds, chicken birds to grow faster, they were injecting estrogen into the neck portion of the chicken. So he was consuming estrogen-rich portion of the chicken, and gynecomastia is because of the drug. So treatment is what? Yes, has been advised not to eat that chicken, and within 3 months, gynecomastia disappeared. See, that is the beauty of physical examination and listening. On the other day, I was, although I am a member of the parliament, still I practice cardiology 2 days a week when I am in Bangalore. That is the love and compassion I had for the profession. Monday and Wednesday, I still practice cardiology for at least between 12 to 6. So I can go on giving examples. See, there was a professor in Indian Institute of Science who has traveled from America, New York to Bangalore. Next day he travels to New Zealand and comes back after 2 days. She's a lady, 65-year-old scientist in Indian Institute of Science. Then she walks into my consultation room with breathing difficulty. That history was enough for me to make a diagnosis, because sitting in the plane for hours and hours for continuously 3-4 days, there is stasis of the blood in the leg, venous thrombosis that has gone to the lungs causing pulmonary embolism. We did a CT scan. Yes, it was confirmed pulmonary embolism. We gave thrombolytic therapy. Within 2 hours, she recovered. I would have missed this if you have not listened to her history. So this is the reason I think physical examination and these 3 T's is the cornerstone of medical profession, despite your plethora of investigations, all those things. Who is an average doctor? Who is a good doctor? Average doctor is one who treats the disease. A good doctor is one who treats the patient. I want every one of you to treat the patient, because patient, in addition to the disease, has emotions, has feelings, has many unanswered questions. So we need to address all those things. It's very, very important. So, and extremely important is, when you are saving a patient, you are not saving one patient, you are saving the family. That is the reason why medical profession is called noble profession, because this is the only profession who can give a new lease of life. No other profession can give. You are highly respected in the society. You are highly respected. I can give a lot of examples. In fact, even today, the respect I get as a cardiologist is bigger than the respect what I get as member of the parliament. So, as a member of the parliament. See, the way, maybe in the airport, maybe in the railway station, they will come and really speak. They respect you. Doctor, you have saved my mother. You have saved my child. You have saved my daughter. See, on the other day, I went to inaugurate a hotel in one of our constituency. One mother, elderly mother and daughter, they were trying to reach me, and it was a big crowd. Then they said, okay, you meet, allow them to meet me. That mother was telling, sir, I brought my daughter when she was 3 years old to you. 3 years old to, at that time she was 3 years old with a heart disease, congenital heart disease. Today my daughter, she was also there, she is 23 years and she is pregnant 6 months. So we are very grateful, we are worshipping you, sir, at our house. So that is generations, mother, daughter, and the grandbaby. So I think this respect, no other profession, no, don't go for comparisons. Your counterparts, your pre-university counterparts, engineering, maybe computer science or electronics, communication, so they start earning early. Don't compare yourself to your engineering counterparts of pre-university batch. And they may be traveling in executive class, you may be in economy class. Don't bother about comparison, because doctors are highly respected provided if you take care of the patients at an appropriate time. So I think just about 2 days back, I will just give another example. The respect the society gives you, the respect the fraternity gives you is tremendous. 72-year-old lady, she has lost her husband. She has a cardiac problem. We have treated long back. She called me 8-10 calls I could see on my mobile phone. I called back. She has got some blindness. She has got blindness. She has undergone some surgery. She was telling, sir, tomorrow they are going to remove my bandage on the eye, and doctor is fully convinced I am going to have a good vision. I want your photograph. You have to send your photograph on your WhatsApp, because when the doctors remove the bandage, first person I want to see is you. So I think this sort of satisfaction you never get. See, this profession gives both success and satisfaction. There is a difference between success and satisfaction. Success is measured by others, satisfaction is measured by ours. So these are the 3 important things you should always keep in mind. As a doctor, you should always develop that smiling attitude. Very, very important. You should have a smile. Of course, when you are talking on the mobile phone, just in later vein, when you are talking on the mobile phone, if you are talking on the mobile phone, this is for married people actually. If they are talking on the mobile phone with a smile, that means they are not talking to his wife. So that is how we can make a diagnosis on the mobile phone. So definitely you have to respect the world. I think this culture is very important. See, today we have allopathy, we have naturopathy, we have homeopathy, holistic medicine we are talking about. Whether it is allopathy, whether it is naturopathy, whether it is homeopathy, have sympathy for the patient. That is the bottom line. That is the sympathy for the patients, very important. See, it is going to be a very competitive world now, because today, in the last 12 years of NDA government, number of medical colleges has gone up from 350 to 825. Number of MBBS seats has gone up from 55,000 to 130,000 MBBS seats, 90,000 postgraduate seats. So you have to stay competitive, and I think skills are important, agree. Skills, knowledge, technology are wonderful tools, but most important tool is human touch and sympathy, empathy, and compassion. I think your degrees without sympathy, empathy, compassion has no meaning. Many, many talented doctors, highly skilled physicians and surgeons have gone down the drain because of lack of sympathy and lack of, empathy. It's very, very important. Wear the white coat with a pride. Wear the white coat with pride, compassion, as well as humility. That makes you a wonderful person. So, coming back to this medical college issue today, quality, three Qs are very important: quality education, quality training, and quality healthcare. These three things are important because number of graduates today, there are 14 lakhs allopathic doctors, 7.5 lakh Ayush doctors. So you may be wondering, still we are adding medical colleges. Only some of the policy makers are telling, no, there are no doctors in the village hospitals. There are no community health center or a primary health centers. What is the way? Even if you produce tons and tons of doctors, it's very difficult to really motivate the doctors to go in work in the village hospital. Not that doctors are not willing to work in a village hospital, but we need to provide a conducive atmosphere for doctors to work. Then they are ready to go and work. In fact, I have suggested in the parliament speech as well as in the parliamentary standing committee, if you have to incentivize, you have to give a better salary for the doctors. Number two, if doctors are working after MBBS, if they are working in village hospitals, when they appear for NEET PG examination, give additional marks. If you give additional marks, then it motivates them to work in government hospitals in the villages. This is one of the important issue. Then, yes, today we are talking about various robotic procedures, or we are talking about artificial intelligence, and keep these three slogans always throughout your professional career. In medical profession, decision making is more important than incisions. Decision making is more important than interventions. Finally, treatment should not be more harmful than the disease. I will just give an example. I had seen one patient came for cardiac fitness before knee replacement. On a wheelchair. I was asking the patient to come out of the wheelchair. Then the patient's attender said, "No, sir, patient has got hemiplegia." What is the fun in doing a knee replacement for an hemiplegic patient? This is where decision making is more important than incisions, I repeat, and decision making more important than interventions, and treatment should not be more harmful than the disease. And you should develop and inculcate professionalism. What is that professionalism? Professionalism is one, you should follow ethics, you should also follow moral values. Most important, whenever a patient comes to you, you might have been treated by many doctors, never ever speak bad about your colleagues who have treated him earlier. This is called a professionalism. So nowadays what happened, they pass on messages on the WhatsApp and no, he was not treated properly by a doctor, has undergone a wrong procedure. That will really dilute the whole problem. So there is medicine in kindness, there is medicine in humanity, and there is also a medicine the way we speak. I think the way we speak to the patient, and you should develop a very good communication skill. You might have done wonderful procedures, day and night you might have taken care of the patient, but most important, your communication skill is very, very important. Communication skill, because the mother of lack of communication skill is mother of misunderstanding. And many times we see doctors are assaulted, physically abused, despite this is one area probably the media should understand, the public should understand. So good communication skill, doctors working in casualties, particularly gynecologists or maybe intensivists are taking the wrath of the public. A good communication skill is very important. Every word we use. So I will just give an example, importance of communication skill. There was a young doctor who was traveling in a train from Bangalore to Kochi. And after a few kilometers, one good-looking lady goes and sits by the side of this doctor. And all of a sudden, she starts telling, you have to give your wallet, you have to give all your jewelry. Otherwise, I am going to file a case that you have misbehaved with me. This doctor pretends and writes on a paper, I am deaf and dumb. Whatever you are telling you, give it on a piece of paper. She writes everything on the piece of paper that I am going to file a case of misbehavior. Then doctor says, here is a document that you can't do anything for me. So that is the importance of a communication skill. This is a very, these are some of the important things. So again, you have a lot of opportunities, you have a lot of scope, but hard work is the key, and never go for social, economic, academic comparison. And also you should also feel not just because somebody has got less marks, somebody has got ranks, even those who have got modest marks with hard work, with humility, with good communication skill can be more successful than the one who have got ranks without proper attitude. So I think, again, keep these commandments in mind. Keep these commandments in mind. Dedication is more important than designation. Sincerity is more important than seniority. Values are more important than valuables. Mindset is more important than marks. Efforts are more important than the results. Loyalty is more important than royalty. Progress is more important than perfection. Finally, proper work is more important than the paperwork. I think these are some of the things. Yes, we are in an era of technological explosion, and at the same time, India is 80% of transaction is digital, and today about 60 crore people have got a bank account. We have two syndromes. Doctors have to face two syndromes. One is called idiot syndrome. Second is CAPI syndrome. What are those? This is what modern medical professionals have to face. Idiot syndrome is what? Internet-derived information obstructing treatment. I think many people download from the net lot of things and they insist, why can't you do this? They only start advising, you do this procedure, no, you should not do this procedure. So I think this is one. Another problem we have to facing today is what is called CAPI syndrome. Many a time it happened, ignorant patient gets a good treatment. Highly intellectual or pseudo-intellectual patients, sometimes because they keep disturbing the doctor and also they may not get a good treatment. That is called idiots. Then what is CAPI syndrome? CAPI syndrome is children abroad, parents in India. Children abroad, parents, they keep calling, they keep sending mails, how is mom, how is dad? But then what happens? They never come and see, and if something goes wrong, they go on telling, they tell, no, is this medicine available in India? Then we say this medicine is available in India for last 10 years, because they have gone abroad 2-3 decades back, a lot of changes. Today, India has got world-class medical facilities. I'm very happy to share. So today, India has emerged as a destination for medical tourism. India has got a destination for tourism, but most important, I think, what are the areas of medical tourism today? One is cardiac surgeries, pediatric cardiac surgeries, or orthopedic issues. Even Ayush is attracting a lot, meditation, yoga, and naturopathy. India has emerged as a destination. I must really congratulate Mr. Bharat for uh, upscaling the facility. Is a really world-class facility. In fact, I am amazed. Other thing I am amazed about, your food court is excellent. I don't know how many can read after eating so much of food, such a lovely, delicious food in the food court. So the kitchen is top class. Even I don't think even a five-star hotels also have that. My hearty congratulations to Bharat for this thing. And he was talking about a non-profit cancer institution at Hyderabad, Basatarkam. So this is the way. I think cancer, today what is happening, 60% of deaths in India, 60% deaths in India is due to lifestyle diseases. What are those diseases? Heart attack, brain stroke, cancer, diabetes, hypertension. Yes, these are 5 diseases. Heart attack, brain stroke, cancer, diabetes accounts for 65% of deaths in India. On one side, yes, we have explosion of technology and growing number of medical colleges, but diseases are also growing. So unfortunately in India, see, earlier children used to bring parents for the treatment of these diseases. Today what is happening? Parents are bringing their children in the age group of 25 or 20 to 40 for the treatment. My advice to the doctors, stress management is very, very important. You have to take care of your health. You have to take care of your stress, because sleepless nights you have to spend and long duty hours, then you are connected with the procedures. How many? On the other day, 23-year-old doctor had a massive heart attack. 29-year-old gynecologist had a heart attack. So I think stress management is extremely important, and you have to share your work. And whenever you are in problem, don't hesitate to have a consultation with our senior colleagues. Have a good communication channel. And most important, spare from the beginning itself, spare one day for yourself and your family. Spare one day, maybe Sunday. Otherwise, the doctors are becoming vulnerable to all stress-related diseases. There are some 2 studies. Average lifespan of a modern-day doctor. Average lifespan of a modern-day doctor has come down by 8 to 10 years. There are 2 studies that has come from India. So we are conducting health camps for public. Today time has come. We have to conduct health camp for doctors also. So keep it in mind. So certainly it's a great occasion for me having come to Visakhapatnam. Visakhapatnam is considered to be one of the cleanest hygienic city in India. So it is the cleanest hygienic city in India. And Mr. Bharat is representing this constituency. So, and because of our intervention in the parliament, 17 cancer drugs have been exempted from customs duty. 17 immunotherapy drugs have been exempted from customs duty. And Government of India has rolled out HPV vaccine for prevention of cervical cancer. So our teenage girls should receive the cervical cancer vaccine. So definitely you are going to be the torch bearers of healthcare services in our country. Yes, we have wonderful technology, we have wonderful medical system, infrastructure. India is making a great progress, but again, never forget sympathy, empathy, compassion, which is an integral part of system. Ultimately, yes, certainly we need of course, which is more important? beautiful hearts are more important than beautiful faces as far as patient is concerned. And beautiful dress can change the way you look, but beautiful behavior can change your life to a greater extent. And sky is the limit for you. You are going to be the torch bearers, and it should be a cost-effective treatment is need of the hour. Understand the financial background of the patient before evolving a strategy of treatment, because today for every disease there are more than 2 types of procedures available. Understand the financial background of the patient, and within this financial background, what best treatment can be given, should be given to the patient. So understand suppose patient doesn't have money even to buy a train ticket, no point in prescribing very expensive drugs. Today we have 19,000 Pradhan Mantri Jan Aushadhalayas are there, so where nearly 70% reduction they can get in generic medicines. So I think this is where you have to approach the patient, very, very important. Under Ayushman Bharat, nearly 10 crores people have been treated. So India is doing well. So you are going to be the angels of modern medicine. Wish you all the best. And you go step by step and have patience for patients, and good things takes time, and don't get depressed when you take up NEET PG examination. There will be ups and downs, don't worry. In fact, the law of nature is also like that. ECG is the typical example. If person is alive, waves will be up and down, waves will be up and down. So you have your time. All the best. Good luck. Live long, live young. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your inspirational and motivating words. We now move on to the much awaited moment of the day, awarding certificates. I request Dr. Manjunath, Chief Guest, and our President Sri Bharat to present the certificates. We commence with medical postgraduates.
Starting with anesthesia, Dr. Chettukithe Meghna Shashanka. Dr. Muduniri Lakshmi Devi. Dr. Sanapala Mrudula. Dr. Suman Sudha Purohit. From Community Medicine, Dr. Damar Singh Venkatasai Pratyusha. Dermatology, Dr. Bolineni Ananya. Dr. Jasti Jayabhanusri. Dr. Yashi Verma. General Medicine, Dr. Leena Dasari. Dr. Mogal Yogi Venkat Sai. Dr. Sai Rohit Kovi. General Surgery, Dr. I.L. Srividya. Dr. Guntipalli Govind. Dr. Kashish Dodai. Dr. Samira Palivela. Dr. Sheikh Izda Jani. Dr. Srinivas K. Dr. Koniyar Tejasri from Obstetrics and Gynecology. Ophthalmology, Dr. Lahari Gangavalli. Dr. Puvadi Nagavasavi Maurya. Orthopedics, Dr. Dodiya Parth Ram Singh Bhai. Dr. Siddharth Atkuri. Dr. Solanki Hardik Singh Jitendra Singh. Otorhinolaryngology, Dr. Joy Shekina. Pathology, Dr. Jasmine Sahu. Pediatrics, Dr. B. Seti Mridunayini. Dr. Geetika Mannava. Dr. Sigakoli Chinmay. Dr. Suddala Shruti. Psychiatry, Dr. Apurva. Radio diagnosis, Dr. Sri Venkat Pavan Paidi. Respiratory medicine, Dr. Sama Surya. Having conferred the postgraduate degree certificates, we now recognize an outstanding academic achievement. The postgraduate President Gold Medal is awarded to the student who has demonstrated exceptional academic excellence. I invite Dr. Solanki Hardik Singh Jitendra Singh from the Department of Orthopedics to come forward and receive this prestigious honor.
Now we move on to the presenting of MDS postgraduates with certificates.
Yes, sir. For orthodontics, Dr. Prithvi. Dr. Sirisha. Dr. Sharanya. From conservative, Dr. Madhubabu. Dr. Anusha. Dr. Maniteja. From Prosto, Dr. Navyashri. Dr. Malika. Dr. Likita. From periodontics, we've got Dr. Sangeeta. Dr. Shruti. Dr. Nischala. Dr. Surya Khil. From the Department of Pedo, we've got Dr. Chandrika. Dr. Renuka. Dr. Sheikh Salma. Dr. Pavan. Dr. Bindu Shravani. Then from the Department of Oral Surgery, we've got Dr. Gautami and Dr. Harshini. And from Department of Oral Medicine, we've got Dr. Ravali and Dr. Maushmi. From the Department of Oral Pathology, we've got Dr. Srivalli and Dr. Harika Varshita.
Before we proceed with the presentation of certificates to the medical graduates, we take a moment to recognize a group of students whose academic achievements have been truly exceptional. The academic excellence certificates are awarded to students who have secured the highest marks in their respective subjects. I now invite the following students to come forward and receive their certificates. Dr. Mayuk Savkar for securing the highest marks in pathology, ENT, forensic medicine, general surgery, obstetrics and gynecology. Dr. Peketi Charita for securing the highest marks in biochemistry, pharmacology and general medicine. Dr. Akanksha Nasaria for securing the highest marks in ophthalmology, community medicine and general surgery. Dr. Tirumal Shetty Lakshmi Varshita for securing the highest marks in anatomy, microbiology and pediatrics. Dr. Garimala Lakshmi Neha for securing the highest marks in physiology. Among the honors conferred today, the President Gold Medal represents the highest recognition of academic excellence, consistency and dedication throughout the undergraduate journey. It is my great pleasure to invite Dr. Mike Sakar, the best outgoing undergraduate, to receive the President Gold Medal from the President and the Chief Guest. His outstanding achievements and exemplary commitment to academic excellence serve as an inspiration to peace and future generation of the students.
We are proud to honor the graduates who have distinguished themselves through their hard work, perseverance, and commitment to excellence. Dr. Dusi Ram Mohan Rao's Memorial Gold Medal for excelling in microbiology is awarded to Dr. Jayashree Nandini Bodhi. Shri Mandava Venkateshwara Rao Memorial Gold Medal for excelling in conservative dentistry and endodontics is awarded to Dr. Vanshika Gupta. Professor Gangadhara Prasad's Memorial Gold Medal for excelling in orthodontics and dentofacial orthopedics is awarded to Dr. Lekkala Shivaram. Professor R.A. Naik's Endowment Gold Medal for excelling in general medicine, Professor Venugopal Rao's Endowment Gold Medal for excelling in general surgery, and Shri K.R.K. Murthy's Memorial Gold Medal for excelling in periodontics and oral implantology is awarded to Dr. Gudivada Divya Deepthi. The President's Gold Medal, instituted in memory of Shri MVVS Murthy Garu, is awarded to the student securing the highest academic distinction during the course of the study. Dr. MVVS Murthy's Presidential Gold Medal is awarded to Dr. Gudivada Divya Deepthi.
Proceeding with the MBBS graduates,
Dr. Brahma Narendra Dontula, Dr. Chinnari Karthik, Dr. Lalita Likita Duvi, Dr. Pavitra Patro, Dr. Prekya Gunturu, Dr. Suraj Padan, Dr. ACS Siddhartha Mannepalli, Dr. Abhiram Reddy Katasani, Dr. Akanksha Narsaria, Dr. Anjita Unnikrishnan Nair, Dr. Ankita Anushka, Dr. Anusha S, Dr. Anushka, Dr. Anushka Verma, Dr. Ashutosh Srivatsava, Dr. B. Mohammed Samir, Dr. Bade Prasanni, Dr. Banala Ruma, Dr. Bandi Nischala, Dr. Barnali Mohanty, Dr. Bhaktula Rakshita, Dr. Bhavija Reddy Gundeti, Dr. Bhavani Lakshmi Tulasi Kondeti, Dr. Bhavya Sambhavi, Dr. Chebrolu Narsimha Naidu, Dr. Chinmay Anand Sahu, Dr. Chirumamilla Chetana, Dr. Chittabattuni Sai Nikita Reddy, Dr. Damena Boina Satvin Mahij, Dr. Devara Girishma, Dr. Devineni Sandeep, Dr. Davala Sai Shashank Shekhar, Dr. Disha Jain, Dr. Ishita Rath,
Dr. Garimala Lakshmi Neha, Dr. Gautam R. Kunna, Dr. Gayatri Panda, Dr. Gaurisetti Anandi Siri, Dr. Guntupalli Kustab, Dr. Hanan Feroz, Dr. Harshita Mandava, Dr. Indukuri Amok Sahajit Verma, Dr. Ishita Sharma, Dr. Jaganna Badrinath, Dr. Javaji Lokesh Chaudhary, Dr. Jonadula Leela Satvik, Dr. K. Jashwant Raghu, Dr. K. Monish Chaudhary, Dr. Kampali Sai Surya Snehit, Dr. Kolla Anvita Naidu, Dr. Koppulu Madhuri Krishna, Dr. Konipati Preeti, Dr. Kuchala Raghavendra Rao, Dr. Kumar Abhishek Mohanty, Dr. Kundrapu Aditya, Dr. Madhulika Gopu, Dr. Mahek Mishra, Dr. Mahana Palli, Dr. Manaswini Bikna, Dr. Mandadi Ish Charan Prasad Rao, Dr. Mandadi Parvati Reddy, Dr. Mande Shruti, Dr. Mariseti Durga Babji, Dr. Mayuk Sarkar, Dr. Mente Padmanabhan Rishi, Dr. Mittakola Chinmay, Dr. Muhammad Shamir R, Dr. Mridula Prasad,
Dr. Namrata, Dr. Namrata Ganne, Dr. Nandamuri Sureka, Dr. Nandini Saha, Dr. Niharika Padmashri Karre, Dr. Nikita Rashmi Reddy, Dr. Nuti Udaya, Dr. P. Shubham, Dr. Pakanati Reshma Priya, Dr. Palla Akhilesh, Dr. Panpalya Nivedi Vijay, Dr. Parasaram Lakshmi Samhita, Dr. Peela Bhargav Vani Seshasai. Dr. Peketi Charita. Dr. Pelluru Yogita Chakravarti. Dr. Perugu Naga Supraja. Dr. Pola Sai Charan. Dr. Pondala Chandini. Dr. Pragati B.S. Dr. Prem Paliwal. Dr. Priyadarshini Janna. Dr. Priyanka Priyadarshini Swain. Dr. R. Shivakumar Reddy. Dr. Radharani Chakraborty. Dr. Rahul Gupta. Dr. Rajat Kumar Birtia. Dr. Rapaka Veda Varshit. Dr. Regani Kavya Soundarya. Dr. Renukuntla Rahul Shravishta. Dr. S. Vardhini Krishna Deepika. Dr. Koripella Sanjana. Dr. Santosh Rahavan D. Dr. Shantimalla Jashwita Reddy. Dr. Sheikh Mastan Hashim. Dr. Samikia Mohanty.
Dr. C.V. Raviteja Kaja, Dr. Sneha Itikala, Dr. Sneha Senapati, Dr. Solanki Mayur Anil Kumar, Dr. Spandana Kottapalli, Dr. Shravya Siripurapu, Dr. Sri Sanjana Penumetsa, Dr. Srishti Rajan, Dr. Srijana Vedula, Dr. Sujata Raj, Dr. Surapaneni Raj Kamalesh, Dr. Tirumala Setti Lakshmi Varshita, Dr. Tushar Mittal, Dr. Twinkle Hansa, Dr. Uppili Swati Ramani, Dr. Utkalika Mishra, Dr. V.N.L. Ananya Jahnavi, Dr. Vankailapati Smayan Tej, Dr. Vasanta Tanvi, Dr. Vasireddy Venkat Bharat, Dr. Venkata J. Abhishek Mutnuru, Dr. Venkata Sri Lakshmi Kavya Drona, Dr. Vidhi Rathod, Dr. Vishal Gupta, Dr. Elemanchali Mahanand, Dr. Enuganti Naga Sureka, Dr. Eramsetti Baby Satya Amulya.
Now we move on to BDS graduate certificate distribution. Hanumant Prabhavati Devi, Dr. James Fletcher, Dr. Muluguri Lahiri, Dr. Sai Jahnavi, Dr. Pagolu James Babu, Dr. Shakina, Dr. Anusha, Dr. Maunika, Dr. Afreen Farhat Mohammed, Dr. Alajangi Vinutna, Dr. Nagasri Varshini, Dr. Anvita Sajja, Dr. Hemalata, Dr. Navina, Dr. Deekshita, Dr. Sangamitra, Dr. Shivani, Dr. Sai Chandrasekhar, Dr. Bhuvaneshwari, Dr. Nagadevi Swapnika, Dr. Uday Ganga, Dr. Chinmaya Maharana, Dr. D. Sriya Raju, Dr. Dalapati Shravanti, Dr. Dantuluri D. Vikshita, Dr. Madhavi Susmasri, Dr. Deepthi, Dr. Pavan Sudhir Sharma, Dr. Rohita, Dr. Divya Deepthi, Dr. Pranita, Dr. Shruti Abigail, Dr. Shravanti Reddy, Dr. Nandini, Dr. Bhavana, Dr. Shravani, Dr. Akila,
Dr. Kota Pavanchand, Dr. Lalam Namrata, Dr. Lekkala Sivaram, Dr. M. Akila Sridurga, Dr. Mallampati Sahiti, Dr. Malla Sadvika, Dr. Mallidi Shravya Deepika, Dr. Mata Sirichandana, Dr. Muhammad Fiza, Dr. Mudde Jayasri, Dr. Mulpuri Moda Pradata, Dr. Nakka Harshavardhan Reddy, Dr. Nune Vandana Kiran, Dr. Padala Harika, Dr. Pasumati Raj, Dr. Peddada Sai Nilesh, Dr. Pita Tejaswini, Dr. Podahasini, Dr. Polipalli Amisha, Dr. Potturi Karthik Verma, Dr. Rajam Tusharika, Dr. Remalli Vinnu, Dr. Reshma Buddha, Dr. Rupali Singh, Dr. S. Harita, Dr. Sanaboina Jyotsna, Dr. Sannipalli Sirichandana, Dr. Sheikh Wasim Akram, Dr. Shivani Pimple, Dr. Singuru Sadhana Lakshmi, Dr. Syed Sana, Dr. Terapalli Aksha, Dr. Tambireddy Gari Ruchita, Dr. Tumpala Manisha Madhurya, Dr. Vanshika Gupta, Dr. Vara Jessica Evangeline, Dr. Edzala Lekhya Seshasai,
Thank you, dignitaries. You can please take your seats. We now come to an important part of today's ceremony, oath-taking by our graduates and postgraduates. I call upon Dr. Jitendra to lead the medical oath.
So good morning. Now I request the medical postgraduates and the undergraduates to stand upon. I request to stretch your right hand forward and administer the oath and repeat upon me. As a member of the medical profession, I solemnly pledge to dedicate my life to the service of humanity. The health and well-being of my patient will be my first consideration. I will respect the autonomy and dignity of my patient. I will maintain the utmost respect for human life. I will not permit considerations of age, disease, or disability, creed, ethnic origin, gender, nationality, political affiliation, race, sexual orientation, social standing, or any other factor to intervene between my duty and my patient. I will respect the secrets that are confined in me even after the patient has died. I will practice my profession with conscience and dignity and in accordance with good medical practice. I will foster the honor and noble traditions of the medical profession. I will give to my teachers, colleagues, and students the respect and gratitude that is their due. I will share my medical knowledge for the benefit of the patient and the advancement of healthcare. I will attend to my own health, well-being, and abilities in order to provide care of the highest standard. I will not use my medical knowledge to violate human rights and civil liberties even under threat. I will make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honor. Thank you.
I now hand over to Dr. Satish to lead the dental graduates and postgraduates with their oath taking.
So good morning. I request all the dental postgraduate students and undergraduate students to kindly raise for the oath ceremony. So raise your right hand and repeat after me. I swear by my conscience, the Almighty and all that held sacred, by my faith, to uphold according to my ability and judgment this code and covenant, to regard my duty to the patient as holy, and to use my art and skill to alleviate pain and suffering, regardless of any considerations, to recognize my responsibility to the profession, to uphold its honor and its frontiers, to refuse to use my knowledge to be used in any way that is contrary to the laws of nature and land, and shall obey none but the dictates of my conscience and ethics of my profession, and to uphold the privileges of confidence, and consent of my patients.
Please be seated. As we come to the end of today's event, I request Dr. V.V. Narasimha Rao sir, Principal, GITAM Dental College, to deliver the vote of thanks.
With all the seriousness, most of you have forgot even to clap for all the graduates. I request all of you to give a loud applause to all of them. Thank you. Distinguished Chief Guest, Dr. C.N. Manjunath Ore, the renowned cardiologist and the MP of Lok Sabha, Bangalore Rural, respected President of GITAM, Shri M.C. Bharat Garu, our Vice President, Professor Gangadhar Garu, our respected Pro Vice Chancellor, Visakhapatnam, Professor Gautam Rao Garu, respected Pro Vice Chancellor, Medical Sciences, Dr. Geetanjali Padmanabham Madam, respected Registrar Garu, GITAM University, Dr. D. Gunashekaran, Principal Medical Sciences, Dr. G.S. Sambashivarao Garu, Medical Superintendent, Dr. K. Satya Prasad Garu, Executive Council members of GITAM, governing body members of GITAM, the special invitees, the HOIs and the heads of the various institutions of GITAM University, and the various heads and the faculty of my GIMSR and GITAM Dental College, the members of the press and the print media, and the proud parents of the outgoing postgraduates and graduates. A very good afternoon. In fact, it is late morning, but very good afternoon to one and all. Thank you one and all for gracing this occasion. First and foremost, I'd like to thank Dr. C.N. Manjunath Ore for your gracious words of teaching us the big T, leading us to the 3 T's which you have taught us, sir, that definitely leads us in a long-term basis, the trust more than any other digital platform can help us. The trust that builds over the time will definitely take us. And you also taught us one of the most important thing is to have a human touch. That's the most important thing of everyone's profession that we all are in. We deeply appreciate your time that you're taken for us and the efforts you're taken to speak to us and travel all the way from your Bengaluru. And thank you so much, sir, for coming all the way. And to my distinguished guests of sharing all the valuable thoughts and opinions today. And a special thanks to our President, Dr. Sri Bharat Garu. He's always been a beacon of light and the constant support that he always renders to us with always a word of cautious things that he mentions so that we as a faculty and the postgraduates and the students, and we learn a lot from that. Then I'd like to thank and look at the team up of GIMSR and GDC as always trying to be a hard time and to take an extra mile and clear direction that has been always given as a captain of my team that led by our Pro Vice Chancellor, Medical Sciences, Dr. Geetanjali Padmanabham, for standing with every minute with us. Thank you, madam. Thank you so much. Okay, a proud moment for the heartful gratitude to all the parents who have put in their hard works and taken their struggle right from their childhood, from the first day to the school, and bringing up them to this stage. Dear parents, thank you for choosing GITAM. Thanking you for your cooperation especially from our registrar's office, the director of evaluation, the hospitality team, the NSS team that came, the security personnel, and all the supportive staff. And a special thanks to all my volunteers from the graduates, from the medical and dental students who have contributed to this coordinated way and stood all the way through this function and before also. Thank you, guys. And a special thanks to the hard work and the team efforts to bring this well-coordinated graduate day function from various organizations of the committee team from both the GIMSR and the GDCH. And a special thanks to the team leaders, Dr. Tulsi Madhuri and Dr. Nivedita of GIMSR and Dr. Srinivas from the GITAM Dental College for their extraordinary coordination. And with all the limitations that we had through the time, I thank you all for your faculty for standing and various team members of that committee that went through so much and gave an extraordinary support and coordination, bearing with all the shortcomings. Thank you, guys. Lastly, to all the graduates and postgraduates of today's graduation day, wishing you all the best for the future endeavor from our GITAM family. And namaskara to all and all. Thank you.
As we conclude today's graduation ceremony, I kindly ask everyone to rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
I request all the guests to remain standing as a sign of respect as the academic procession exits the auditorium. Parents, students, HODs, faculty, all our guests and dignitaries may now proceed for lunch, which is served at the other end of the hall, which is where the registration committee was. Please do carry your lunch coupons.